Well, hello again, YouTube. Let's got a short time today. Not much to really bolt on the front of the motor or anything like that. So I do have everything to replace the brakes on here. You know that drum's going to be stuck. You know the wheel cylinders are always shot on drum brakes if they don't move for more than a month. So let's take the wheel off. Try to get this drum off at least this evening. All right, 13/16. Somebody's nice spray painted wheel there. Let's just go ahead and get that out of the way. All right, there we go. Now, some old school or by the book F100 guys, old truck guys, whatever, will tell you take this whole assembly off and then you take it and you have this drum pressed off of this. I was always taught to hit it around the edge with a hammer, a big hammer, and then you work in 2 screwdrivers from the back and kind of get it off. So let's see what we can do. All right, we have acquired a small pecker. Now you know what's happened is that drum shoe has swollen and stuck to that. And a lot of times they'll come off with it, so we'll get us a slipper and come in here and see what we can do. One thing to remember before you get a slipper in there, get a little 1/4 inch 3/8 lip right here on the back side of the drum. Try to catch that. See, that drum's moving. And that way you can make space to slide a slipper in. I'm gonna move the camera. It's gonna be tough. I don't know where my tripod is, but watch the center of that drum. See, we're gaining in the back side. Take your lady slipper, pry bar, whatever you wanted to use. Almost. We'll keep beating and moving it off. I will tell you something I just discovered. The brake shoe over here is what's stuck, because if I hit this corner, probably can't see it, but this whole drum's moving except right here. So let's go to 4 or 5 o'clock and hit there, try to get it loose. Okay, we're down here. Here's where we want to concentrate. I'm lost without my tripod. I'm going to try to get a little bit of camera action for you. I know you can see it opening it up because I can. Don't pry it. I mean, don't moose it, you know, just a little bit. Work it even all the way around. Have respect. She's old, you know what I mean? Treat her like that little old lady at church. Just nice and easy. Be kind. All the crap falling out. Okay, I'm gonna pause it. Make this progress. All right. See if I can prop this up on the hammer handle. Maybe not. Kinda. There she comes. Oh yeah. She's close. There she is. Okay. So, the drum is nowhere near as bad as I would have expected. Shoes, fairly recent. Can't use them. Always, 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 always turn your drums before you put them back on. It'll make your life easier and you will thank me later. Drum brakes are fairly straightforward. I mean, Google's full of images. Here's your adjuster. That spreads your shoes apart or brings them in. We'll go ahead and get that out of the way. I mean, it's not locked up. That's pretty good. I've always either used a brake spoon or big flat screwdriver. You won't believe this. Look there, the little rubber plug is still on the back side. Look at that. That's cool. But I've not seen many of those in my day. They normally get gone quick. Yeah, I mean the springs are still, I mean they're the same color paint as the replacement spring kit, so if somebody's had this done, shoes really don't look that bad. We still have to replace the wheel cylinder though. So let's go get the brake tools and go from there. I mean, I absolutely love pegboard. I was just looking as to why it wasn't tight. Cable's broke. Oh well. Alright. We'll start. I gotta get a tripod because this is important. This will save you headaches and anger. It's definitely not a tripod, but it'll work until the phone falls. Okay, cool. Let's get started. That end. Pink. Okay. And I mean, you can mark where these go if you want to. Of course, by video when it, everything's documented, but yeah, that's what I'm used to. There's the rest of the cable. There's your T-bar. Keep that. I think I got one more spring down there at the bottom, but it's not really hooked on anything. Now, I'll switch it up. You got a small end and a big end. Link forward. That's the big size. Spreader bar, go ahead and get it out. Spring goes towards the motor. safety glasses are sometimes needed for these. Come on now. Get there. You're gonna make me do it. Come on. It helps to talk it out. Yep, I knew that would happen. Push and twist. Okay, let's move to the other. Try to feel good about ourselves. Ta-da. There's one. Gotta get that little spring bottom off there. Back to the troublesome one. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pause this and it'll come off. Okay, no Hollywood magic yet. I want to make sure, get that spring off. One shoe. Yeah. And you see they're slotted. So that one needs to turn just a little bit more. That's what we'll do. You got to prop this up to where you can see it. I hope you can. So there's not much tension here. Just push in, twist a little bit. I can see it needs to go just like that. It's different if this little pin's spinning in the back. Luckily it was semi-rusted to it and not spinning. Spring seat. Both spring seats are off. Both pins are out. Now, this whole assembly will fall. And you take a flat, hold on. Take a flat screwdriver, open up that washer or clip, and then slide it to the right. Slide it off that little post, and then the shoe will come off. Pause. Another option, which I'm going to take this little old C-clip off on the bench. This, you can pull that spring back and work that up in there. And that's what's holding it all on. So I just took it off that way. We can put it all on the bench, hit it with a grinder, clean it up. So anyhow, now I got to decide what to do. This is a moment, because if you look, I'll try to zoom in. A little leakage there at the bottom of the stump. Now, the pinion, hold on. I know the pinion seal is leaking, but that might actually be the stump. So I got to decide if I want to pull these axles and go ahead and replace that. But we'll pull the axles on a different video. This is just drum brakes. Clean this up with a wire brush, cut brush, stuff like that. Oh, yeah. Wheel cylinder. Easy peasy. 2 plungers. Feels like a 7/16 or 1/2 inch head. Comes right through here on the bolt. Holds that to it. Before you do anything, spray that brake line with Knocker Loose, because you do not want to twist the line. Make sure you have a set of line wrenches. All mechanics need to have one of those. That'll help. Right tool for the job. Okay, till next time. Oh, I'm just kidding. We're not going to end it right there. Oh, there's the inspection cover for the transmission. Why red? Why not? Any more questions? Good. I want to spread that out and pop that off. Let's see. They really closed it. I got to put the phone down. I have to hammer the screwdriver in to make that separate right there. Hold on. Tripod. Paint can. Anyhow, if you look, I drove it in enough to open it up. Now we'll put the screwdriver in. Open it a little more for a bigger screwdriver. And it might require a little bit of pecking. Feel like that one went all the way through. Okay. Phone will fall. Recenter phone. Actually, will the vise work? Maybe. Alright, she's open. Now, okay, let me get this to where you can watch it. I'll tell you, the hardest part about doing a video is getting it to where the people can see. So, thank you for being patient. Nope, not under it. On it. I hate my left hand. Alright. Different tool. Let's go with one that's not quite as big. Oh, two at one time. It's a party. Get it. Yes. Yes. Ah, almost lost a finger. All right, look, y'all. I gotta have my workspace. Literally what you missed was 3 seconds of me pushing that into the clip and hitting it with the palm of my hand. Little spring washer. It's not a bent washer, it is a spring. Keep up with it. Ta-da! Shoo. Okay, back side of the brake plate. There's your bleed. There's one bolt. Here is the other bolt. There's your bleeder screw, all that good stuff. We're going to unbolt these two. They are a 1/2 inch. Actually, you know what? Before you do that, let's go ahead, spray that brake line and take it off. I don't know what kind of penetrant this is, but it's got a ball in it, so that means it has to be good. Hit it with a little bit of that old, yeah, just like that. Now remember, I told you all to use a line wrench. Don't ask me how I know that I won't need one here. Currently, the tool monster has eaten my line wrench. It's a 7/16 line wrench. That's a line wrench, okay? I'm missing the 3/8 and 7/16 one, but this is not a line wrench. Do not do this at home. Oh yeah, the whole line is going. Just work on it a little bit. Hit it with a brush, hit it with the spray. Be right back. Line wrench should be so much easier. I will find that old tool monster. I'll show him a thing or two. Normally he's quite content eating 10mm sockets. Thankfully there's nothing in this house that takes a 10mm, so I donate every one out of every toolkit to him. You know how they used to throw people in the volcano? Kind of the same thing. Yeah, you're not that strong, dog. And brake line is out. Shoot, there might actually be fluid in that one. Let's just kind of bend it up a little bit. Okay. Yeah. So good. Not quite ready to give it up for you, girl. Oh, yeah, right in the face. Stop it. Okay. Both bolts for wheel cylinder are out. And the wheel cylinder don't want to give up the ghost yet. So a little persuasion. Pause. Some of that Hollywood magic to wrap up the night. Ta-da. Wheel cylinder. There's a stripped brake assembly. Okay, now we will call it a night.